Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here today. I'm bringing you this review today for pinkypromise.com. Go to the Pinky Promise website and sign up to receive their emails, and you will get a code to save 30%. You can also email support at pinkypromise.com if you ever have any wig-related questions. So today we're going to look at this beautiful long style by Belle Tress. This is Rose Ella, and the color on this one is Cola with Cherry. More on her in just a minute. Okay, let's start talking about this beautiful Rose Ella by Belle Tress. Oh my goodness, I've never tried Rose Ella, and she is really, really, really pretty. But I have to say, on my petite head, this cap seems to be one of those Belle Tress caps that's fitting larger. So it feels a little bit long here in front of the ears, and the cap is touching the back of my ear, which after, wearing, let me back up just a little bit. A wig grip might help with that, but the way it's on my head right now without a wig grip, after, several hours, that cap touching the back of my ears would probably start to get annoying and very uncomfortable. So, and I did have to bring her adjusters in quite a bit for my 21-inch circumference. Once I brought them in, it's fitting me, fine around the circumference, and I feel like it's secure and everything. But I also feel like for my petite features, it's almost too much hair. So I always I know I have a lot of viewers who wear petites, and there aren't a lot of petite wigs out there. So I always like to give you all, as much information I can about the way the cap is fitting on my petite head. Now, that being said, I think the layers around the face, the way the hair flows around the face is really, really pretty. But I think that some of you might find, you'll see when I turn to the side, some of you might find it to be too much hair. So just, things to note about this particular style. Beautiful, beautiful style though. So, okay, I will do a turn so you can see her all the way around, and then we'll get into all of her specs and stuff. So, very pretty. What a gorgeous color. I don't think I've ever tried Cola with Cherry. Not that I can remember trying it anyway. And I always thought it was gonna be an auburn, a true, pretty much a true auburn, but it looks more like a really pretty red, reddish brown, reddish brunette. So beautiful, beautiful color. So definitely a nice, another color I can recommend in the brunette range for Belle Tress wigs. So, okay, I will do a turn. So here we are from the front. Pretty. The way she lays, I just think she's very pretty. Okay, so here she is from the side. This is my left. So you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of hair. Here's the back. So length is kind of nice on this one. It's falling, just right in the middle of my upper back. Here's my right. So now it has a left mono part, so the bulk of the hair is on this right side. So you'll see what I'm talking about. There's a lot of hair. So for some of you, I think you might find that this one is too much hair. Okay, and back to the front. All right, so we can look at her cap features. So she has a lace front, but the lace is cut right up to the hairline. So that's why the lace is lifting up when I pull this up to try to show you the knots. But the knotting looks good. Even though this has that dark brown root that they use on their brunettes, they did put the lighter color there at the lace front, and it looks really nice. So here's the mono part. I think I got it opened up. These are always tight parts on these Belle Tress wigs. Okay, so I have good coverage around the ear tabs. I just will say that ear to ear on me, it's coming down just a little bit in front of my ears. So that means when I go to tuck it behind my ears, some of that hair is probably gonna have to stay out. So, but very good coverage. This is an average size wig. So, this is not a petite. So I wouldn't expect it to fit my head perfectly. Okay, very pretty. All right, so measurements for Rose Ella. We have a 12-inch measurement here in the front. Isn't that a pretty wave? I think her wave pattern is just gorgeous. On the sides, we have a 12-inch measurement as well. In the back, we have a 19-inch measurement. And then her nape is 11 inches. Weight-wise, she's coming in at 5.4 ounces. So plenty of hair, for styling and that kind of thing. Now, with an 11-inch nape with heat-friendly fibers, you're gonna need to comb it. Whoops, I caught my earring. You're gonna need to comb your nape out. And with this wave pattern, I would just very gently comb. Don't go in and rake it, you know, just gently comb through these fibers. Try to keep them separated as much as you can while you're wearing the wig. And then always, always comb your wigs out whenever you take them off, especially your nape. Okay, I will pop her off and we can look at her interior cap construction. Okay, so there's her part. And the knots, you'll notice, even with that dark knotting, dark rooting, the knots don't look bad. They're tiny, so I like that. Okay, so we have a left mono part, temple to temple lace front. We just have some closed lace up here, closed wefting, but no permatease. The volume is coming from her wave pattern and just the amount of hair that's on the wig. So she's got the soft felt ear tabs, plenty of hair sewn on the inside there, right up to the temple, and of course on the outside, so you'd have that nice appearance on those ear tabs. Nice piece of metal in there to keep that flush up against your face. Open wefted cap, extended soft felt nape, and pull adjusters. So you'll notice I have pulled in those adjusters quite a bit for my petite head, but they're staying and they were easy, you know, it's comfortable on my head now that I have it adjusted. I'll show you the rooting here too while I have it off my head. That's easier to show now before I do the color. One thing you can do if you do have to pull adjusters in on an average size cap in your petite is if you want to pull them in and get them in your comfortable place, you can always put a little stitch in there and hold it in place if you're worried about it moving. Or you could put a little Velcro on there. I have seen people too just cut these, you know, little clasps off here and just put Velcro on there. Plenty of stretch in the cap, plenty of stretch in the circumference. So this should easily, with as much as I had to adjust it for my petite head, should easily go average and above average. Okay, let's take a look at this beautiful color, Cola with Cherry. So like I said, this is a really, really pretty, what I will now consider to be a brunette. I really thought this was just an auburn, but it's not. It's definitely an auburny brunette. So the description for Cola with Cherry is that it is a blend of dark chocolate brown, mahogany, which I definitely see that mahogany, and cherry red with a dark brown root. So you can see that, you know, red, that cherry color they're talking about reflected in there, and mahogany is definitely a good descriptive word for this. Really, really pretty. You can see the way the light is picking that up. So it does have a dark root, but I'm satisfied with the root. It's not too long, and I like the way it, you know, starts going into those lighter colors very quickly off of the part there. But so you're gonna see that rooting around the face, you know, down towards the ear tabs. They do put the lighter color right on the lace front, and then you'll see it. But it's not, again, it doesn't, you know, the dark root doesn't jump right out at you or anything. It's not a huge contrast from the rest of the colors. So, but anywhere you separate the hair, of course, you're gonna see that rooting. And then as I showed you, you know, you'll see it underneath the nape if you have the hair up. So. So here we are with overhead light. Definitely you can see that dark chocolate and that mahogany. There's your rooting. Okay, so I was about to exit to go outside and show you the color, but I really caught the cherry red here in this lighting. This is right by my patio door, so right as I'm about to go outside. Pretty. glasses and all that kind of stuff. So I tucked the easy side over here, but I thought I would show you the tucking of the side that has the bulk of the hair on it. So, you know, again, you can see where she's perfectly ear tuckable because she's low density, but you can see where with the amount of hair that's on the wig, it does make it a little bit of a challenge, but it does go behind my ear, and my ear's not like flapping down, you know, because there's just too much hair behind it. So it works. Okay, so you can put glasses on. No problem, the glasses are easy. They even go up on my head very easily. So, because it's not, you know, poofy up here. It's just seems like with the wave pattern and the amount of hair, as you go further down the shaft of the hair, that's where you get your fullness. So glasses, sunglasses work fine. She looks really cute with a headband. And if you want to, you know, you can pull all the hair back with the headband if you want to, or scarf, or whatever you decide to use. Or you could also pull down this really pretty front layer, maybe not quite that much. Well, it looks cute. And just have that layer, you know, right there at your face. Really pretty. So then she's really, really pretty, half up, half down. And again, you know, she's got that 12-inch layer in the front will easily pull back into a clip if you want to clip it back. Or again, you know, you could make a really, really pretty updo by pulling down this front layer. And then she looks beautiful up, you know, in a ponytail or up in an updo. I've actually seen her used as wedding hair. I've seen people post pictures of wearing her for their weddings. So pull down a little layer down here. I always love wavy wigs in a ponytail. They look pretty. And then of course you could twist, you know, you could do a messier updo like this, or you could also do, sorry, bra strap. Sorry about that. You know, you could do a messier updo, or you could do a very, very pretty, you know, braided and just gorgeous updo, you know, if we had more time, which I don't have in a, you know, wig review video. But she's very, very pretty, like I said. I just wanted you to be aware, as you can see, you know, the amount of hair that's on the wig. So, but beautiful, beautiful style. I'm really happy that I got to try her. So thank you to Pinky Promise for sending this wig to review for you all today. There will be a link to purchase this wig down below this video in the info section. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching my videos. And until next time, don't forget, you are absolutely beautiful. Bye.